Welcome to Podband Pipecast.
The premier pipe band podcast.
All right, once again, we are going somewhere where no man has gone before in pipe band.
No pipe band podcast has gone before.
Yes. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good time. We wanted to see what AI, meaning artificial intelligence, would do with a pipe band situation. Because generally, AI doesn't know anything about pipe band. And we're going to try to teach it and then see what it comes up with.
We're gonna have a good time. So we can't go to Highland Games right now. They're all canceled.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make one in this AI RPG.
Yeah, so this is called AI Dungeon and is an app on the App Store and places where you get apps from.
Yes.
On your devices. And it basically how it works is it gives you a prompt and it asks you what you want to do and you type in this is what I do and then it tells you this is what happens. And so we're going to tell it we want to play some pipes and drums and it may or may not know what we're talking about.
And that's okay.
That's okay
because we're having a fun time.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time regardless.
So, okay, what are we telling it?
Enter a prompt. It describes who you are and the first couple sentences of where you start out.
Should we be a drummer at a Highland Games?
Yeah, I'm a drummer at a Scottish Highland Games. And then...
Alright,
and we probably need more.
And I'm getting ready to compete.
And I'm getting ready to compete. What else? I pick up my drum. Okay. I pick up my drum and start playing, but you don't look like the type who plays much. You should play more. This is a quote. You should play more. It would be good for your health. You need to get out of this cold.
Oh, no.
Why is it so cold?
I can't get out of the cold. I'm at a Highland Games.
I don't know. No, I have experienced cold at a Highland Games before. I was going to say mostly it's
mostly
hot.
warm. But remember at the Queen Mary that one year when it just poured?
I remember that. That was terrible.
It was a wild time.
That was cold. I think that was the year I was like very sick. And for some reason, like that day I woke up and I was like having a terrible time. Luckily we stayed on the boat that year. So I just kind of like did some things and then went back to the room and took a nap.
So it's very cold. What are we doing? We're going to get our jacket?
Yeah. I mean, I wonder who said that.
We could turn around and say, who said that?
You turn... Are we doing you or I?
Whichever.
You turn around and ask, who said that? Or else do I turn around and ask, who said that?
You turn around and ask, who said that? No one, you say. She looks at you with a bit of surprise in her eyes, then she walks away from the table.
What? Okay.
Okay.
So there's a she, and she doesn't... okay.
But she's gone now.
Okay, so let's fix it. We can fix this. It's okay. That must have been one of the judges of the competition. I say to myself... And then
I run after her?
I run after her. You run after her. But she stops in her tracks and turns around. One of the other drummers, you say nervously. Just messing with you.
Got him.
Your excuse falls on deaf ears. Okay, so that was not one of the judges, apparently.
That was one of the other... Oops, what a blunder.
Oh, what a blunder. Have you ever been like, oh, you must be a judge, but it's actually just one of the other drummers? So you're just like, oh, just kidding. Um.
Should we run back to our band tent and hide?
I run back to the tent where my band is, and I hide from her. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Should I read this one?
You can read this one.
You run back to your tent where your band is and you hide from her. You rush into the tent and look for an excuse to leave. You spot a piece of paper on a table where the band's set list is on it.
Oh, nice.
So we ran to the tent.
And
now we need to leave the tent.
Because, you know.
I just, that embarrassment.
Yeah. We ran to the tent. And, so there's a piece of paper on a table with the band's set list on it. How could this be an excuse for us to leave? Let's think. Maybe we're like, I don't know any of these tunes.
I'm at the wrong tent.
I don't understand.
I take the set list and bring it to the officials to have it approved.
Nice. And bring it to the officials to have it approved. You walk to the table where the officials are sitting and hand the set list to one of them. He looks at it and then at you. Hey, kid, did you bring this for us? He asks.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I say confidently.
Please approve, thanks.
Please approve it. Thanks. I feel like we're kind of doing the right thing.
We got band elements.
Yeah, it came up with set list itself.
Yeah.
So that's almost right.
Yes, you say confidently. Please approve it, thanks. The official nods and flips through the set list. Yeah, it looks good to me, he says. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go change my pants.
Oh, okay. So, the official gets up. And see, the thing is, he's not wearing pants, he's wearing a kilt.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize he is wearing a kilt, not pants. Do we leave it there?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what happens. You quickly turn away. This was way too embarrassing. It's cool, he continues. I know how to change into a pair of pants. You let out a sigh of relief. Thanks.
I was afraid we were going to have to help him.
I know. Oh, man. How embarrassing. So, okay, our set list has been approved.
That's good. Now we can compete.
Yes. What do we do now? Do we go back to the band tent?
Yeah, we go back to the band tent and we tell them it's time to compete.
I go back to the band tent and tell my bandmates... No. Bandmates. That it's time to compete. I'll see what it do.
You walk back to the band tent with your mind focused on your competition. You arrive and your bandmates are all standing around waiting for you.
Cool. This is going well.
Yeah.
Let's
grab our instruments and go to the competition circle.
We grab our instruments and go to the competition area. I'm afraid circle might confuse it. Maybe not. I don't know. You grab your instruments and go to the competition area. You walk towards your instruments and see that the other bands are already warming up. Before you can start warming up, however, a woman in a tuxedo comes up to you and hands you a small package.
Oh, thank you.
There's a woman in a tuxedo at this Highland Games.
People wear things.
They do wear things. That is accurate. And she handed us a small package. What do we do?
We gotta open it.
Do we say thanks?
Yes.
Thanks. I say, I open the package. Okay.
You open the package. Inside the gift is a small lighter. Thank you for the lighter, you say. The man just nods and walks away.
That was a woman.
It was a woman in a tux, but now it's a man.
Okay. You know, it's 2021. So
we've got a lighter now, so
you know what, you need a lighter at a Highland Games.
It's actually a callback to our Once Upon a Pipe Band episode where we set the Highland Games on fire. Thank you.
That is true.
They were a fan.
They listened.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty impressive, actually. Should we just continue on our way?
I put it in my pocket and continue warming up.
Put the lighter in my pocket, and we and my bandmates and I continue warming up for the competition. You put the lighter in your pocket and your bandmates, and you continue warming up for the competition. Dusk slowly falls as you are about to begin playing. The man with the kilt who runs the competition comes out and speaks to you all. Thanks you guys so much for coming, he says.
I'm glad he was able to change his pants.
He changed his pants, and then he changed back into a kilt.
Maybe he was wearing pants, and then he's like, I gotta change. We're getting ready to do competition things.
He was like, trust me, I know how to put on a pair of pants. And then he comes out wearing a kilt. Like, okay. That's nice. I mean, I don't think as a person who's been in a pipe band, I've ever been thanked for being at a competition before. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. The lovely people at the Lahore Highland Games in Scotland thanked us because they're like, you guys are from Arizona, why are you here? Thank you for being here. We're like, good. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
So this is not entirely unreasonable.
I push him down.
Let's be nice to this man.
Yeah, he thanked us.
You're welcome, I say. Then we start to play. I mean,
yeah. Let's start.
Then we start to play our set.
You're welcome, you say. Then you start to play your set. Your band starts playing the intro, and you follow through with the instructions you were given. The crowd goes wild as they love your music.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what instructions we were given.
The instructions were just play
your... Yeah. Get to the circle, play your music.
Well, the crowd loves it. Do the judges love it? I wonder.
You should ask.
Let's say this. The crowd loves us, I say, but do the judges also love us? Let's see what it says. As the song ends, the winner is announced. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Light Up the Dark has won first prize. Congratulations.
Let's pretend that's us because we have a lighter.
I mean... What else is the lighter for?
We won.
We won.
Let's go get a beer.
Let's go get a beer. I say.
We won. Let's go get a beer. You say. You all celebrate your victory by getting a celebratory drink.
Yay. Dang.
We did it.
We did it. We somehow AI knows
we're the best.
We are the best, and our name is Light Up the Dark.
Yep. That's the band name.
That's the name of the band.
I got a lighter from a random person, so I named my band after it.
Let's bring the lighter back. Let's have a nice little scene at the end, like
you
click on the lighter.
Candle, raise the lighter, yeah.
Yeah. I turn Do you turn on the light? What do you do with the lighter? I don't know. Do you flick it on?
I light it.
I light the lighter and hold it
to the sky.
To the sky in celebration. Let's celebrate our win, you say. The other members of the band agree, and you go celebrate at a local bar.
Nice.
We had a celebratory drink, and then we went to the bar. I think that's a pretty good story. I think we should end it there.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
End it at the pub.
The end. I don't know if you have to do the end or not.
Let's see what
it do.
Oh, that's it.
All right.
All right, time for story number 2.
Story number 2. All right. So it knows how to do a Highland Games for the most part. Let's say that I am a bagpiper, because we were a drummer last time.
Yep.
So I'm a bagpiper, and I am at home practicing my bagpipes. Is that good enough, or do we want to...
I think that's good.
Let's see what it comes up with. If you are so concerned about me, then why don't you go practice your own music? It is not like it has anything to do with this situation. That's a quote. And then there's another quote that says, oh, really?
Okay, so we're in a fight with someone now.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we still talking to this person? Oh, really? Okay, then I will.
Okay.
Let's
see what
keep doing it.
You decide that since you have no other options, you will play for her. She seems very interested in what you are playing, and she even joins in on the song.
Who is this person?
Well, now she likes us, so let's play her a tune.
We start to play her favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
What is her favorite song? Scotland the Brave?
Yes.
Scotland the Brave. You start to play her favorite song, Scotland the Brave. You begin to play the song, and she joins in with you. You don't notice it, but she begins to sway slowly as she sings along with the song.
Oh, she's jamming.
She's having a good time.
Yeah. I hand her a set of bagpipes and tell her to play with me.
I hand her a set of bagpipes and tell her to play with me.
You hand her a set of bagpipes and tell her to play with you. It seems that your bagpipes are calling to me. If you want, I will play for you. That would be wonderful. Bring it on, she replies, and takes the bagpipes from you.
So, we're both playing bagpipes?
I guess.
She is not very good at bagpipes. Not a very good bagpiper, but I am the best. She is very impressed?
Yes.
Nice. We're impressing this lady, whoever she is.
Heck yeah.
She is definitely an expert on bagpipes and is able to play some really amazing songs. All right, well.
I guess we're not the best.
Let's tell her, wow, you're the best.
Let's propose to her.
I say, I propose to her. What a beautiful moment.
Yes.
I hope that works.
Oh, it didn't do what you sent. You gotta resend it. What did we say?
Oh, okay. She is definitely an expert on bagpipes and is able to play some really amazing songs. You are just glad that you have someone to play with. Wow, you're the best. I say, I propose to her. Let's get married.
Yes. Wow, you're the best, you say. You propose to her. Well, do you want to get married? What? Get married? But I'm a shepherd and you're a princess.
What? Okay.
Oh, the castle, the kingdom is not going to like this. She's right.
So she's a shepherd and we're a princess.
We're a princess.
Okay.
Forget the rules. Love and bagpipes have no limits.
Forget the rules, I say. Love and bagpipes have no limits.
Marry me now.
Marry me now. This is so romantic.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Forget the rules, you say. Love and bagpipes have no limits. Marry me now. Well, I guess rules are made to be broken. Yes, I'll marry you.
Yes. I'm gonna cry.
You grab her, spin her around, and finally find your lips connected with hers. Oh, that's sweet. Is this the end, or do we keep going?
Know. Do we have a royal wedding with a bagpipe band?
Yes, we have a royal wedding with a bagpipe band playing.
You have a royal wedding with a bagpipe band playing. The wedding is a huge success and all the kingdom come to celebrate with you. Everyone is happy for the couple. The couple lives happily ever after. Oh.
Is that it?
I guess that's it. We've lived happily ever after.
Okay. Cool. Well, I mean...
Practice in your home and you'll find a shepherd to marry.
Yeah, she's just there for some reason, and...
She's great at the pipes.
And even though you're like, she's not very good, but it turns out she is.
Turns out you don't have good taste.
That's, you know... That's the brain of an AI.
Yep.
That's what they think about bagpipes. So I feel like that's yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. That one took a different direction than I had imagined.
I did not expect that. But I also wonder if the more we teach it about bagpipes, the more it'll know.
I don't know. It did pretty good the first time. And then this time was a no.
I think because we told it the first time, like, it was a competition and it was kind of all focused around that. And this was just like, we're playing our bagpipes.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, well, you're playing musical instrument. And the only reason you would play a musical instrument is to find love.
Exactly.
So.
It's not wrong.
It's true. I mean, like we talked about in our Bob Ross episode, like, why are you doing it? It's to find love.
Story number 3.
Story number 3. This one's going to be at band practice. I am in a... What are we this time? Are we a...
Let's be the bass drummer.
I am the bass drummer in a Scottish bagpipe band.
We're the best bass drummer in the world.
I'm the best bass drummer in the world.
And the whole band loves me.
And the whole band loves me. I am at band practice. That's a good amount of information for it.
You are not sure what to do next, so you just sit there quietly listening to your life being described.
Okay, so we're at band practice. People must be talking about how great we are.
Yeah.
So
they're telling tales of me right in front of me.
Yeah, and I mean that's what I would do if someone was telling tales about me. I'd be like, yeah,
I'm the best. I know.
This is all true. I say.
I did slay a dragon while playing bass.
I did slay a dragon while playing bass drum. I am the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is all true, you say. I did slay a dragon while playing bass drum. I am the best in the world. Yes, with conviction. I exclaim that with conviction.
That's, okay. They're not giving me much to work with here.
We start to play a song.
Mm-hmm. You begin to play a complicated bagpipe tune, and you notice the man's face light up. He begins to play along with you. You realize that this must be his dream.
I mean,
I'm the best, so obviously their dream would be to play with me.
Clearly, playing... Okay, so a bagpiper playing with the best bass drummer in the world.
What more could you ask for?
But,
Yeah.
But what if it's like, what if it's not that, but it's like his dream, like you're in his dream?
Oh, it's a dream.
Oh, it's a dream. What if we're in his dream?
Like, we're the dream of the piper.
Oh, okay.
The bagpiper wakes up. Man, I wish I had a bass drummer that was that good.
Man. I wish I had a bass drummer in my band that was that good.
He cries.
He cries. The musician looks around and realizes he is in the middle of the street.
Oh, jeez.
He gets very upset. I wish I could play music, he says to you. We're here now.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Please get out of the road, sir.
Please take your bagpipes and get out of the road, I say.
Please take your bagpipes and get out of the road, you say. The man looks at you confused, then does exactly what you said. He packs up his bagpipes and slowly walks back on the road. Thanks, he says. That was a really fun dream.
Okay.
Good morning.
Have a good morning. I say, I then walk to band practice. 'Cause we're trying to get... we're in a dream. And yeah. You walk to practice with a spring in your step and think about your amazing dream. You arrive at the school and you go straight to the practice room. We're running late.
Okay. I practice, but the walls cave in. I don't know.
But the bass drum is out of tune.
Oh, no. You practice, but the bass drum is out of tune. Your practice goes pretty badly, even though your bandmates say it was okay. The reason? Your bass drum is out of tune.
I mean,
we ruined practice. I cry myself to sleep tonight.
I cry myself to sleep
Because
that
of
night.
how bad the bass drum was.
Because of how bad the bass drum sounded. Has that ever happened to you, Alex?
Is it my turn or is it your turn?
I'll read this. You cry yourself to sleep that night because of how bad the bass drum sounded. You realize the importance of a good bass drum. The next day, you visit music shops in your town, but all of them seem to have really expensive drums. I mean, that's just
That's
drums.
how it would be. I fundraise.
I fundraise so I can afford a nice bass drum.
See, tune it? Nah. Buy
No.
a new bass drum.
New bass drum.
Yes.
If your bass drum's out of tune, you gotta buy a new
Yeah,
one.
it's bad now. You fundraise so you can afford a nice bass drum. You manage to raise money for the bass drum, and you're able to buy it from a music shop. You practice even more and are amazed at how good it sounds.
Okay, now we're gonna bring it full circle. I'm the best bass drummer in the world. I yell. When your parents see how good the bass drum sounds, they are amazed too. You teach them how to play the drums, and they are really good.
Nice.
Nice, our whole family's
Good
involved
family
in this
affair.
band. They all play bass drum. But, you know,
Who needs a family of bass drummers?
I mean,
We all join separate bands because you can only have one.
Because there can only be one.
No, they fight to the death to be the one.
Okay. Let's go for it. We fight to the death to see who can be the one bass drummer.
You fight to the death to see who can be the one bass drummer. The bass drum competition is your life. For 3 years, you fight in underground gladiator matches for the honor of playing the bass drum. Eventually, you manage to graduate from the lowest class to the highest. So I guess we killed everyone.
Underground bass drum gladiator match.
That's actually what you have to do to become a bass drummer.
I mean, this is true. Why is there only one per band?
Exactly.
Clearly. I'm the best bass drummer in the world. I yell. I'm the best bass drummer in the world, you yell. After years of fighting, you realize there is a more important matter at hand.
What is it? I killed so many people to be the bass drummer. There cannot be something that's more important.
Friendship? It was all...
It was the friends you killed along the way.
It was the friends. It was the friends I made along the way.
It was the friends you made along the way. You realize that competition is a great thing, but it's the people you make connections to while competing that are more important.
Aww.
That's a better spin, I guess.
I guess maybe that should be the end.
I think.
So, when you're doing your underground gladiatorial bass drumming...
Don't forget to make friends with them before you slay them.
Yeah. That was a wild adventure.
Mm-hmm. It was a dream, and then it wasn't a dream.
I feel like AI, kind of it kind of understood.
It tries.
Yeah. It was like bass drumming, gladiators.
It's the same.
Yeah.
We did tell it we were fighting to the death, so...
That is true. Yeah.
My bad.
It's our fault. It's okay, though. Yeah. This was
fun.
a good time.
Mm-hmm.
As we continue living our lives, I hope that AI just keeps getting better so that we eventually maybe it'll understand.
Maybe it'll make more sense.
But, I don't even know. That's it.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for inviting us into your home.
Thanks for having us in your ears. We're going to have a sign off one of these days.
Yeah, but for now, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this show, then support us on Patreon for exclusive content as well as the video of us recording this. We'll have special exercises we'll be writing as well as tips and tricks with tenor drumming and other instruments to come. Subscribe to us on YouTube for some tenor tutorials and possibly other tutorials later on. And like us on Facebook at Podband Podcast.